Good day, YouTubers. Just got a package in the mail. Just cut it open. Not sure what it is. Take a look. Nice. This is a product sent to me by Kinkoo. They contacted me, told me that they liked the channel and they wanted to send something in for a review. And I guess this is what they sent me here. So let's take a look at it. This is going to be a first look overview video, and we'll be testing this over the next 6 to 8 weeks and doing a final review after that. So the box here says that it is the Infinite Nova portable charger, 10,500 milliamps, made by Kinkoo. There's their website here, and I'll also put a link in the description. I'm super excited because this is the first T&E product sent to the channel, and I am looking forward to testing it out. They contacted me, said that they liked the channel, they wanted to send something in, and I told them, hey, send me anything that'll be useful off-grid, anything that'll be useful when I'm out in the woods filming. And this is what they decided to send me. Of course, it is becoming a real pain to get out of the box, but there it is there. Nice little black, really weird texture to it, but this case is supposed to be really solid. I like the looks of it so far. It looks like it has a USB port for charging your cell phone and one for a tablet. And then there is a micro USB in the middle for charging the device itself. And yeah, well, let's go plug this in real quick and make sure that it's all charged up, and then we'll get into this overview video and talk a little bit about the product. Alright, excellent. It came fully charged. That's what I was hoping for. So it came with this manual here. It comes with 2 cords, high-speed USB cords. This is a high-speed micro USB. This one's a 200 millimeter length. This one's 1,000 milliliter length, so that way millimeter length, and that way you have not all that extra cord hanging around when you are hooked up to your cell phone, or you have it in a space where you don't need such a long cord. I guess before we get into the product, let's look at this manual here and see what it has to say. It says, yep, 2 high-speed micro USB cables. Here are all the specifications for you folks who are really interested in that stuff. It is 10,500 milliamps, like we said. It says that you can recharge your smartphone 2 to 8 times, depending on the size of the battery that's in your phone. It's amazing design, very lightweight at 240 grams, 8 ounces, very thin at 16 millimeters or 0.6 inches thick. So that's this here, which is pretty nice actually. It looks a little thinner, and it's definitely lighter than my PowerRide that I have. Breakthrough technology with a lithium polymer battery cell, compatible with most mobile devices, rechargeable over 500 cycles, and has built-in short circuit, overcharge, over discharge, and temperature protection to keep all of your devices safe while hooked up to this unit here. It says that you can hook it up to your tablet. Although I think 10,500 milliamps is a little small for a tablet, and when you want to go to recharge it, you can either hook it into a wall outlet, which it did not come with a wall outlet hookup, or you can just plug it into your computer USB, which is what I'll be doing with this myself. So before we look any more at the product, let's talk a little bit about cell phones and cell phone batteries, because when you're using a portable charger like this, especially when you're going to make a purchase, you're going to want to make sure you have an idea of what the 10,500 milliamps really means, okay? So here is the cheap track phone that I use. I'm in the woods a lot, so I don't use my phone for months at a time, so I use a track phone because it's really no point in me spending the money on a cell phone bill because my phone's off most of the time. It's not even on, so I use a prepaid phone most of the time. But see this? It says 900 milliamps. Okay, so that one's 900 milliamps. And now here's another phone here. We'll open this, and neither of these phones are very smart. So this one says 1500 milliamps. Alright, and if you have a really nice new Samsung, like if you have an iPhone 6, or if you have maybe a Samsung G6 or something like that, you're probably looking at a 2000 to 2500 milliamp battery in that. Okay, so that means with this, you'll be able to charge a phone like this about 8 to 10 times, but you'll be able to charge an iPhone probably 4 to 6 times, or four times you'll probably get out of this, which isn't bad. I mean, if you're on standby and you're out in the woods and you keep your phone on airplane mode, you're going to be able to get maybe a month or at least 2 weeks, no problem, out in the woods charging with this device. Alright, so right here you can hardly see them, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lines right there, and it says here that those each LED light represents approximately 25% of remaining capacity on it, alright? And it will only show what its remaining battery is when it is charging a device. And the battery will remain lit. The last LED will remain lit until the battery is completely empty. So that's pretty good. That way you know how much juice you have left in it. And like I said, this is supposed to be high speed too. This is advertised as higher speed than most on the market. So this is supposed to be charging your phone a little bit faster than something like a PowerAd or any of the other devices that's out there for charging. It does say tablet here, so you know you have the 2 ports. This is for your cell phone, this is for your tablet charging. Well, the tablet charging is probably probably not the best idea on something this small. 10,500 milliamp, you might get one charge on something like an iPad or something like that, a tablet of some sort. Because a tablet, the battery that's in a tablet is usually gonna be like 6,000 to 10,000 milliamps. So you're only gonna get about one charge out of that thing. But I really use this for my cell phone. I use a solar panel that I have for the tablet usually when I'm out in the woods, and that works just fine. And then I keep my cell phone charged with something like this. You know, I don't have a smartphone. I have this phone right here, which is pretty cheap, and it's only 900 milliamps. But I can go out in the woods for an entire month with my phone and charge it on this thing and be fine. I actually have used a 10,500 milliamp charger to charge this phone for 60 full days and left it on. It wasn't on airplane mode, it was just on. Of course, it depends on where you're at. If you're in the woods in a location where your phone is searching for service the whole time, then yeah, you're going to have to charge it more often, or you're going to have to just put it on airplane mode. If you put it on airplane mode, it's not going to be draining your battery, and then this will keep it charged for months. So there we go, boys and girls. There's the first look at the Kinkoo Infinite Nova portable charger. And like I said, there'll be a link to their website in the description down below. Stay tuned, because over the next 8 to 6 weeks out at the Survival property, I'm going to use this device exclusively to charge my cell phones, and we'll come back and do a full review on this product later. So once again, thank you for joining me. Uncle Dave with DEECEE's Adventures, and I'll see y'all in the next video. So let's quickly add here at the end of the video a quick plug-in. Plug in the cord that comes with it. I'm pretty sure my phone is micro USB. Yep. So, and right here is a power button. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, power button. So that way it's not running in your backpack and whatnot. And you know, eventually we're also going to do a comparison against the power ad I have with this product, but I want to test it out for a couple weeks first. But here we go. Hit the power button. You see the lights come on? There we go. We're charging. Sweet. Now, let's hit the power button, turn it off. Take that out. Now let's try this, which is, whoops, sorry, touch the camera. Plug this in. Turn it on. It doesn't look like it did anything. So this is I just hooked it into the iPad that we're filming with here. So I don't know. Maybe I have to stop the film and see what happened. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it is charging the iPad now. I originally had it plugged into the wrong port here. This port that has the cell phone picture on it is your 1.1 volt. And the one that has the picture of the tablet is your 2.1 volt, which is what you want to charge your tablet. And like I said, it says that it's charging. The previous power bank that I had made by PowerAd, when I plugged it into the 2.1 volt port, it didn't even say it charged. It didn't put any battery on the tablet. So I'm excited. This probably has enough juice to charge the tablet one full time, and over the next 6 weeks we're gonna test that out and see how much it drains out of the Kinkoo to charge the tablet. And we're also going to be testing I have 3 different cell phones I'm going to test on here over the next 6 weeks to see how it holds up. Something to remember obviously is this product here is not waterproof, so you don't want it to get wet or damp, so you want to make sure it's in a proper case and stuff when you're out in the woods with it. It's also a good idea to keep this charged every once in a while. It's a good idea to use it too, so you can drain the battery down and then recharge it. You want to do that every like 3 to 6 months. You don't want this to sit around for more than 6 months. If maybe you have it in your car or something as a backup battery, every 6 months, plug it into your device, charge your phone up, and then recharge it. So that way you're not ruining the memory on the lithium battery. All in all, I think this is a great product. This case is supposed to be real durable. It has this weird texture to it, but that's so if you drop it, it's supposed to be really durable, and it's supposed to be a really hard case, so it's not supposed to break. Again, you don't want to bump and drop electronics if you can avoid it. It looks like a pretty good product. I look forward to using it over the next 6 weeks. And, you know, as always, thanks for joining me on this video. Keep a lookout for the full review that will be coming in about 6 to 8 weeks. And, as always, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Uncle Dave with DEECEE's Adventures.